So welcome to whatever this is. I'll be honest, I don't even know what it is. I thought I've got to show myself instead of just posting music every single time, just being like, oh no. So I thought I'll just set up my camera and just ramble whatever's on my mind. I will tell you, there's not going to be no different camera angles. This isn't going to like come off to here somewhere or behind me. There's no mad editing. I'm not going to like re-edit stuff. You haven't got a goldfish attention span, do you know what I mean? Like, let's just be adults for once and just, yeah, can't say too much out of offending too many people, but yeah. Anyway, let's just start, just start off straight away. The stigma about like social media. People do like me, for example, people doing music, fitness. Why do you all find it cringe? Like, in my comments, yeah, I will admit, some of them do make me laugh. I'll scroll and I'll laugh at some of them. But most of them, I think you just comment at this point now to just get a rise out of creators or to just get a few likes and feel like you've done something in them like 5 minutes, because like, what's the actual point? Like, you've come with such confidence, like, not just on my post, but other people's, and you just don't even gather like the actual facts behind like the statements you put, you know what I mean? Like, what happened to your ambitions? Like, it's cool to sit behind the phone and just terrorise somebody, troll them, oh, what are you doing, this slaps on mute, my nan's in a wheelchair and stood up and shut up, do you know what I mean? Like, use your imagination, get something else, man. I'm seeing them comments like 500 million times on everybody's post, but what happened to your imagination? Like, I know it sounds weird, but do you know, like, you were 10, 11, 12, 13 and you were thinking, you thought you were going to be the next best footballer or swimmer, boxer, athlete, rapper, whatever. Like, I know life hits you, you got to grow up and do stuff, but what happens to that like fire inside of you? Instead, you have twisted it and laugh at the people who still do have that fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You had that fire, why aren't you using it? You get what I mean? But I don't know. I just rather not have any regrets when I'm like 60 years of age, and it is too late up there to be like, should I try and be a rapper or should I try and be a boxer? Obviously not, it's too late, do you know what I mean? But I don't want to have them regrets. Be like, oh, I should have tried to do this, or I should have tried to do that, or maybe, what if I did, do you know what I mean? Like, at least you can say, do you know what, I tried. Okay, maybe, in my case, okay, I'm getting laughed at. I tried though, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, tomorrow, I might just stop today, but tomorrow I could have blew, could have went, hit the charts, or, do you know what I mean? Obviously it sounds daft, but you don't know, do you? Like, just because I've been doing it for like 3-4 years, it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. Like, that's my foundation I'm building, 3-4 years of catalogues and maybe labels or shows might be saying, okay, he's consistent, he's not getting anywhere, but he's consistent, he shows up every single day despite whatever's going on in his life, do you know what I mean? And that's the thing, you don't know what's going on in my personal life. I'm not going to come on and tell you all the stuff that's going on, because this isn't meant to be a depressing video, but there's stuff going on in everybody's life. We're all going through stuff. Like, as a man in my 20s, I don't see why other men aren't like supporting other men as much as women do. When you see women support other women, you go, that's cringe, that, why aren't men like that? And in reality, I think, why aren't men like that? I know my mind state when I'm on my own. I'm sat here recording a video, talking to me on camera, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not all going through like the best of situations. It's got that bad to the point, like, instead of like everybody being, oh, I've just did good bench press today, hit me best, it's, oh, I'm tired today, mate. And then someone will be like, oh yeah, I've had 1 hour's sleep, man. Why is it a competition who's got the worst life? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, I just don't get it. But as I'm saying, back to like, without the tangent, other men should support other men. You know what your mindset's like, so the chances are the next man's mindset's going to be like, do you know what I mean? So I don't see why you have to nitpick at them and make everything worse when you know yourself what you're going through. But I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, I just find it one of them odd things. Like, okay, you might not accept what they're doing, you might not like it, you might not rate it, but you have to tell another man to top himself, or I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to do that to you, or the slaps on me, it's like some cringy stuff, and then be like, and then when I coming back, for example, me, with a laughing face, you're like, oh, my man can't take constructive criticism. There was no constructiveness there. You're just mocking it, do you know what I mean? Like, you ran to the comments, you typed away, you've hit sending, you're probably checking your notifications, see how many people liked it. It's just, it's mad. It's honestly mad. And like, I know the little twist on it, it's like, you know, when you look at like OF models, You all mock them, yeah, but I sit there and I think you're such marketing geniuses. Like, if I had a decent body where I could make money, where I don't have to go to like a 9 to 5, where I'm easily replaceable, I would do it. I don't care. I admit that right now. Look you in the eye, I would do it. If I had the body and the customers, I would do it. You would as well. I know for a fact. You telling me you don't want to wake up? You want to wake up at like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning to get up to the job where you're easily replaceable. No matter how hard you're working, you're just getting the same money put in your bank every single day. But the OF woman who might have kids or blah blah blah, let's say for example, you all going, oh, your kid's going to get bullied. Okay, you might get a little bit of thingy, but they're financially stable. The mother's got time for it every single day. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's always food on the plate, they're always well dressed, they're clean, the house is sorted. Like, they've got time. Like, this is what life's about. Like, you're mocking people who are trying to just make time for themselves and trying to be someone for themselves, when in reality, like, that's the goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to be with your family. Like, wins to me are like speaking on the phone to a loved one, spending time with my son, going to the gym, hitting a new best or something, like sorting my mental health. This is a small win, because I've never actually sat here and just spoke to a camera, so this is a win. Like, you're chasing too many big wins. You're chasing like the fancy Rolex watch before you've done all the other tiers of work to get to that watch. You're trying to just jump. Do you know what I mean? Okay, watch might be a bad thing, but you get what I'm trying to say, innit? Like, you can't get your time back. So you might as well just invest what you have now and hope for the best. Like, you might free up sometime in the space. Do you want to be working 60 years and hope that you live to 70 and have like 10 years where you're living alright, despite like the fact you might have cancer or blah blah blah? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, why you laugh at someone in the 20s just trying, or someone in the 30s and 40s just trying? You should try. There's nothing harm in it. Okay, you might get laughed at, like people, I get laughed at every single day. Like, oh my days, I am probably the most trolled artist, and that's not even a flex. Like, I'll admit it, you do absolutely rinse me, but it's fine. I'm trying, do you know what I mean? Like, I can say when I'm like 40, 50, if it just fails, okay, sound, you know what, I got laughed at every single day. But I tried, do you know what I mean? It didn't work. Made a little bit of a little noob of myself, but I tried. Like, okay, let's move on to something else. Like, there's different paths in life. Like, right now, it's so easy to be replaceable in your 9 to 5 job, but it's also like so easy to be self-made right now with social media and everything else that's going on. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just odd because of the conditions I'm diagnosed with, but I just, that's how I look at it anyway. Like, as I said, you had ambitions, you just got to put them in. But excuse me. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. But if you're liking it, drop a like, comment, let me know your thoughts, and I sound like a proper YouTuber. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, guys. But yeah, hype it up, like it, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I might make another one. Enjoy the rest of your night. I was going to say day, but it's 10 o'clock. I sweated loads.